some breaking news. The Israeli military detected some very unusual movements of the Syrian military in the southern suburbs of Damascus. And that may explain why 6 different Israeli reconnaissance planes are now flying back and forth along the coast of Syria, together with a huge U.S. Air Force reconnaissance plane. And they're gathering as much information as they can. All the communication channels that we get to listen to from Syria are reporting something big that the Syrian military, when I say Syrian military, I mean, it's officially the Syrian military, but it's Iran. It's like Iran is the hand inside the glove. Anyway, everybody, from what I understand, the Syrian military is getting ready for an activity that is not being revealed at the moment. Look, it's very unusual that six of our reconnaissance planes are at the same time in the air, together with the U.S. one. This is highly unusual. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I hear from the airbase where I live tons of takeoffs of F-16s, but something is brewing along the coast of Syria when it comes to reconnaissance, and something is brewing in the southern suburbs of Damascus. Now, you've got to understand, everybody is bracing towards the collapse of the nuclear talks in Vienna right now. We know that the Iranian military is preparing also for some, or bracing towards some Israeli strike, and they have situated their batteries of ballistic missiles as close as possible to the Iraqi border, so it will be as close as possible to Israel, of course. We know that there are unusual movements also in Al Bukamal, in the area of the Syrian Iraqi border. And we also know that there are new Iranian UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, that landed in the Tayas airbase, the T4 airbase. And these are not UAVs for leisure or tourism. This is, of course, military use. Iran is strengthening its military grip in Syria. Iran is basically becoming deeper and wider and stronger in Syria. Basically, Israel's enemy in Syria is not Syria, it's Iran. Something is going to happen in the next few hours, because normally when you send that many reconnaissance planes, it's because you need the most accurate intelligence in order to get our pilots ready for a strike. But again, I'm reporting what I get from reports from the Syrian communication channels. I'm not the first one to say it. I'm actually gathering it from other places that I've seen already this information on. So don't worry, I'm not endangering anyone. This information is out already, but it's not out in a way that you guys at home can understand and relate to. So I put it in a very easy to understand, easy to relate to way. Again, something big is going on. The military, the Syrian military, is preparing something in the southern suburbs of Damascus. We know that, we see that, and we listen to the communication channels. Israel is sending 6 reconnaissance military planes to literally iron the coast of Syria, together with the U.S. Air Force reconnaissance plane. They're gathering the most accurate footage they can in preparation for an imminent military action. I'm not sure what it's going to be and when. Of course, that's nothing for me to reveal or say, but I will tell you that it's super unusual to see that. All of that is happening while Prime Minister Bennett is in the UAE, or maybe making his way back to Israel. Again, Iran is bracing for an Israeli strike on the Iranian nuclear sites, and it's already deploying more and more rockets and ballistic missiles along the Iranian-Iraqi border, and also in their presence in Syria on the Iraqi-Syrian border. They also have that. And as I said, as of a few hours ago, we also learned that few Iranian military UAVs are now in the T4 airbase, the Tayas airbase in, yes, not too far from the coast of Syria. And therefore, something big is brewing. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I will be here to give you breaking news. But again, just to summarize what I just said, very unusual movement of the Syrian military in southern Damascus, in the southern suburbs of Damascus, are being reported right now. Israel, in a very unusual way, launched 6 reconnaissance planes. These are mostly electronic warfare and reconnaissance planes of our Squadron 122, made of Gulfstream 550 and 650s that were converted into reconnaissance planes. Together with them, you have a U.S. Large Boeing plane that is also intelligence gathering plane. And as we speak, they are gathering the latest information in preparation for a military action, most likely against Iranian targets. Let me see if there is something new that. Okay, I see. Okay, all right. So I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if. But this is the flight route of the reconnaissance planes along the coast of Syria. I know it's a little bit awkward, but you can hardly see it. But this is it. I'll let you know more when I know more. But again, we're talking about unusual situation. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'll be here, and please sign up for Telegram Messenger and find my news channel, Amir Tsarfati, there on Telegram. I update there every day around the clock. Okay, go to Telegram, download it, find my channel. It has 177,000 subscribers, and just subscribe to follow, and you will get the latest news on time at the moment things happen, and not later on. Okay, so if there is more, I'll let you know. Until then, pray, and let's hope that everything is going to be okay here. But again, just to make sure you understand, it's not Syria that is the problem here. It's Iran that is in Syria that is the problem here. Iran is doing whatever Iran wants within Syria. And I believe that the Russians are allowing whatever is going to happen to the Iranians by the Israelis. The Russians are giving us the green light to do that, because the Iranians are, as of now, the Iranians are standing on the way of the Russians to at least have some stability in Syria, so they can finally start restoring and reconstructing that completely destroyed country. Stay tuned on Telegram. Find me on Telegram Messenger. Download it. There is a. If you want, you just have to put at Behold Israel channel, and you'll find that channel. Okay, thank you. God bless you, and shalom